questions for Phil.
Phil, mood a little bit better this week coming off of a win?
Yeah, it definitely feels a lot better. It feels like we're getting everything back, getting back on the right path, and we're ready to go out to Washington State and ball out.
How different of a challenge is this Washington State team on defense?
Defensively, they're going to be a lot faster. You know, they're playing a lot of their linebackers are like safeties and corners. They're fast and they have a great line. You know, Hercules is a great player, and you know, it's going to be tough to handle him all day. So it's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a fun game.
How much do you enjoy having those tight ends up there for you and the 11-12 personnel stuff?
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. Chris Ballins and George Fraser, they're doing their thing, and it's exciting to be for them to finally get in there and get involved, and they're helping us out tremendously.
Phil, where does Pullman rank in terms of the toughest environments you've played in?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough environment. It's going to be, you know, it's not going to be, stadium's not going to be too big, but it's going to be really loud. And it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold and rainy. So, you know, they have a good environment. You know, Oregon State had a good environment. So it's going to be up to us to be disciplined.
Phil, does that kind of the weather, does that affect you at all?
Nah.
Does it bother you? Do you care?
Nah, it doesn't. I actually, I feel like I play better in the cold anyway. For me, I don't. The cold doesn't bother me at all. Actually, I don't mind it at all. So.
When it comes to football, is there anything that gets you off your game? Is there anything you absolutely don't like?
No, not really. I mean, I just gotta go with the flow of everything, and I just take what's given to me at the time. You know, I can't control the weather. I can't control, you know, the field. I like to control it myself and what I do to help my team.
Those 2 80-yard plus drives in the fourth quarter of last week seems like maybe a character-building moment for the offense and maybe for Steven as well. Talk about that.
Yeah, it just showed the maturity of Montez, and it shows him every game he has gotten better, and now he's able to read the coverage a lot better. He's staying in the pocket. He's being more calm, so it's helping us out. The better Montez does, the better we're going to do.
Phil, at the moment in time, does it feel like the offense has pressure on it to score every drive?
I mean, we do what we have to do. You know, every time we step on that field, we want to score anyway, so it doesn't really put pressure. We just want to go out there and make plays for our team, help our teammates out. That's what we are. We're a whole team. You know, it's not just offense, it's not just defense, because our defense has helped us out, you know, for a while. So it's time for us to do the same for them.
You know, you take a lot of pride in your fitness and your toughness, where you're confident you can shoulder the sort of workload we've seen out of you the rest of the way if necessary.
Yeah, it's not a problem. To me, it's football. I don't look at it as like a load. And when you start to look at it like that, that's when you wear yourself down. But when you look at it as football, it's fun. It's what I love to do. It's what I've done since I was 8 years old. That's how I go at it. I just go out there to make plays.
Have you ever had any interactions with Mike Leach, and what do you think of him?
I really haven't had that many interactions with Mike Leach. He's a laid-back kind of guy. I mean, the players like him for what I hear. I mean, you know, I don't really know much about him. You know, I know he's not like Coach Mack. Coach Mack's a great coach too. So they have two different philosophies, but both of them work. So.
Now that you've reached the midpoint of the season, you reflect on this first half. What do you think this team's identity is, or do you think you guys are kind of still striving to figure out what that's going to be over the next few games?
We're like every game, you learn more about yourself, and you learn more about your team. We still haven't put a full game together with offense and defense and special teams. So until we do that, I can't tell you.
I know you're a confident guy, but how frustrating is that to be at the halfway point of the season and still feel like you're not quite to where you want to be?
I mean, you're never gonna in this sport, you're never gonna be confident in where you are, no matter how good you're doing or if something goes wrong, because you can always work on something. You know, whether it's offensively, you're not all you guys are all as a unit. We're not gonna always click at the same time, but it's about clicking at the right times in the game.
Well, I know it's a week away, but next home game they're going to retire Rashawn's number, and you being a running back. And did you get a chance to meet him and talk to him about football or anything?
I met him a couple times. He's a real humble guy. He really doesn't like to talk about himself and talk about football like that. But it is an honor for him to be able to get his jersey here. He deserves it. He's our only Heisman winner, and he did a lot for this program while he was here. And so it's a special moment for all of us, for Buff fans and for players, because he wore this jersey just like we did. So.
Do you ever, you ever walk by the Heisman and
All the time,
and just kind of you're in awe of
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened there?
It's just like, dang, it's amazing that he went in there and he dominated it and he did it in his way, the fashion he wanted to do it. So it's pretty cool to be able to see it.
We heard you are the one that requested the podium. How do you think it worked out here today?
It worked pretty good, man. It worked pretty good. I feel like I could be president one day.
Thank you, Mel.
Right.